Today we're going to show you a 2023 Ford F-150 Shelby Edition. This has 775 horsepower, 10-speed transmission, has updated suspension, wheels, and additional items such as the extending running boards that say, "So blessed," because that's exactly what you're going to be when you buy this truck. Today we're going to give you guys a full walk around and test drive to let you decide if you want to put this Shelby in your garage. Ford life, baby. Let's start off with the overall condition. This has 2,000 miles. So this is a 9.5 out of 10 all day. The only reason for the 0.5 off is because it has 2,000 miles. You do have distinctive items for the Shelby truck. So you have the Shelby specific hood, the front bumper, and the splitter. You also have the striping and the grille insert. Also, when you look at the side, you're gonna have the F-150 off-road insignia with Shelby. You do have Fox shocks with reservoirs built in. You do have the Shelby specific wheels and then the Shelby dust covers on the actual rotors. If this were my truck, I would put Brembo 6 pistons on it just to make it really pop, but it's original, that's how they come. You do have the Shelby striping on the side. They do color match the mirrors, I believe. And then the interior is amazing. So you have the Shelby styled leather stitching, the Carroll Shelby badging with the VIN number, and you do get floor mats that are covered with the rubber mats from the factory. Bang Olufsen stereo. So basically this is the loaded F-150 with some oomph under the hood. So you have a supercharger, Whipple supercharger, makes 775 crank horsepower through a 10-speed. You do have additional suspension components. So you have the track bar in the rear, and then you can see the dampener back here for the rear suspension. So that's also adjustable. You can adjust the parameters there if you want to. Shelby insignia on the side partition as well, along with the rear. Basically, every corner you look at is going to say Shelby. It does have a specific bumper with the dual exhaust, and it sounds fantastic. If I start it right now, sounds good. I can't wait to go through all the gears. Let's turn it off. Inside here, you have a tonneau cover that has the striping, does have a Shelby mat. So you have the Shelby matting. The tailgate is a functional tailgate that opens with the click of a button. You do have carpeting here, and then you also have a 120 volt, 400 watt max plug-in. So if you go camping, you can utilize that. Closing the tailgate, closes nicely. Pull this down. Watch your fingers. Passenger side is the same as the driver's side. Tire condition, I would say they're brand new tires, so they still have nipples on them. We just had this thing detailed, it's ready to go. Rear seats have the same pattern as the front, and there are carbon fiber accents throughout the dash and the center section. You do have power options back here, so you can plug in a laptop, etc. And then you do have a stowage area under here, so your power inverter, and then underneath the seat, there's a little stowage for umbrella, etc. This does have the full panoramic roof. There are no leaking issues, so that is a common issue for the Ford F-150. This one doesn't have water coming out of the speakers on the roof. Opening up the driver's or the passenger side door, you're going to see the amp research steps with the custom boat liner, which would be the same thing that you're using, like C-Deck. You can take this off if you want to, or you could be blessed just like the owner of this truck right now. What I like too, for the 2023 model, you still have the buttons to open up your door. So say you go to the beach or you want to have something inside there and keep your keys in there, you can still open it up. So the 2025 models got rid of that, so you can only use your phone to open it. Opening up the hood, you're going to be greeted by a beautiful blue supercharger. So this is a Whipple supercharger. This is the same exact unit that we use in our XTF trucks. This is tuned to 775 horsepower, and it makes this thing move even though it has these giant tires. You can see the stickers here for the supercharger service. And by the way, this is all warranted through Shelby, so you can bring this to the dealer and have no issues at all. Very nice condition, carbon fiber intake box to match the interior. And then you also have your manufactured by Shelby America, Elkhart, Indiana, and then you have your chassis number right there. This is a beautiful unit if you guys are looking for a 2023 Ford F-150 Shelby with a supercharger. Click on the link below, full details there, underside shots, and this test drive. Let's take a look at the interior. So you have 2,462 miles on it. You do have the bigger screen. So 2012 had the small screen and then they went to the larger screen in 2013. You can hook up your CarPlay and it's a full map. Really easy to use, etc. You do have heated and cooled seats. You have a charging port here for your actual phone. And then if you need to put your shifter down, you can. Also, you have stowage here as well. The key lock for your wheels. And you do have the ability to shift manually if you put it into sport mode, which you can change here. So you have drive modes. So you can go into your sport. It's going to change out the graphics. I do like the carbon fiber accents here. One thing that I wish that this truck had, and I'm not trying to be a non-seller, is paddle shifters. They do make a kit that you can get that'll do that. Right now, it's in four-wheel drive. All two-wheel drive operates, so you can see the shift in progress works. This is a dialed-in truck. If you guys are looking for a essentially brand new 2023 Shelby truck, this is it. Jumping on to 84, we're gonna go over the Marina Mile Bridge. We'll do a turnaround. I'll probably put it in four-wheel drive and give you a nice little pull with it. If you guys are looking for a Shelby truck that's essentially brand new for a great deal, click on the link below. Full underside shots, a full gallery, and this video. We're located in Fort Lauderdale off of 595, 95, 75, and near the Turnpike. And we're right next to the Fort Lauderdale Airport, so if you want to fly in and drive it home, you can. It's a 10-speed transmission. This is the best transmission. They call this the poor man's GTR for the transmission setup if you have a single cab. I love the Shelby wheels that you're seeing right now. And the sound that the exhaust makes is fantastic. You can actually shift it manually by clicking on the button here. So I could downshift it. You can hear the downshifts. And then I can give it some gas. And then you just go back into neutral and drive and it'll go back into the auto mode. Brakes feel great. You ready? A truck this size shouldn't be this fast. Once again, if you have any questions, give us a call, 954-363-2261. We're here to answer any questions you may have on this beautiful machine. We're gonna take it right here, go over our signature bumps. Suspension feels great, by the way. The Fox setup, it works. I feel safe at the height that I'm at with the acceleration that this truck can perform. Going over our bumps. No issues at all, big dip. Feels good. King of the road right here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm out of here. It's like, this shouldn't do this.